Doctor Who. Can you believe it's already the 7th episode? Where's the time going? This week's episode is called Kill the Moon. Ow! It had nothing to do with wolves. I don't know why, I just howled. Anyway, I got bangs. I hope you like it. I got coffee because it's chilly, and I got a big giant sweater, and my hair's a little messy. I also got a sonic screwdriver with me. For pillow talk, let's get started. I'm also gonna take off my glasses because there's a glare on them, and I'm sure you don't want to see a glare. In this week's episode of Pillow Talk, we're looking at Kill the Moon, where the Doctor and Clara and guess who, Courtney Woods, goes to, guess where, the moon. That's right. So we see in the beginning of this episode that Clara seems like she's in distress and she's calling to Earth, telling them that they have a decision to make and that the Doctor is gone. This is totally a foreshadowing part, but let's move on. The Doctor apparently told Courtney Woods that she wasn't special, and to prove to her that she was special, or to kind of make up for the fact that he said that she wasn't special, he's taking her to the moon. If you ever see the Doctor Who specials after the episodes, they're pretty cool because they go into how they filmed the episode. This one was actually filmed, would you believe it, the moon is actually located in Africa. There's actually a character named Duke on the show. He's one of the astronauts. He's the one that gets attacked by the spider germ thing. And he was actually in a couple of episodes of Doctor Who in like Classic Who. So now he's back, which is kind of cool. So the reason why Captain Lundvik is there is because she tells the Doctor that they're on a suicide mission to blow up the moon because there's been freak tides and just kind of things are bad on Earth. And there was actually a Mexican colony that was on the moon who reported to Earth that they felt that the problem was coming from the moon. I think it's so funny that the Doctor says that the size of the spider germ was the size of a badger. And if you guys are big fans of Matt Smith like me, you would know that Matt Smith is obsessed with badgers.
Here's the badger.
Stop saying badger in my interview. You want a badger? You are a badger.
And in this episode, the Doctor actually has a yo-yo as well, which is a tribute to Tom Baker. Jelly baby anybody? Alright, if you are afraid of spiders, this episode might scare you just a little bit more than usual because it's all filled with giant spiders! Ah! There was like so many, it was so, like they were really creepy and I'm not even like that scared of spiders. So when the Doctor's testing out the gravity of the moon, that was also really funny. He says that the mass is unstable and there's a weird gravitational pull on the moon when they usually should be bouncing around. I think it's also so funny that Courtney posts pictures of the Doctor on Tumblr, and the fact that Captain Lundvik says that her grandmother used to post stuff on Tumblr. It just sounds kind of funny, like, to see what future generations would say our generation did. There's also another really gross part where the Doctor goes into the fluid, and it was just like... So it actually turns out that the moon is not the moon, and that it's a giant egg in the sky. So once they find out that the moon is a baby, Captain Lundvik automatically says that she wants to blow up the moon. And of course the Doctor and the rest of the team are against this. Unlike a fixed point, the Doctor does mention that this point in time is a point where human history can go one of two ways. They can either kill the innocent creature and let life go on as it is, or they could let it live and take a chance and see what happens. So we kind of let mankind make their own decision. And by mankind, I mean Clara and Captain Lundvik and Courtney. He totally just left them. He was like, peace out, I'm gone. You can make this decision by yourself. And Clara was scared. But I think that Courtney and Clara, they know that they can't just kill an innocent baby. The baby didn't do anything. It's not its fault that it was the moon that was born. So they decide to vote against it. But Clara knows that she ultimately has to make a decision, and since the Doctor's gone, it's kind of up to her to be in charge. So she tells the Earth, which is what we see in the beginning scene, if the Earth feels like we should save the baby, to keep their lights on, and if we should kill the baby, keep the lights off. And ultimately, all of the lights on Earth turn off. They don't want anything to do with this creature. They're scared of it. Right. But at the end, we do see that this was actually a good thing that Clara did stop Captain Lundvik from destroying the moon. How long was that out for? So once they get out of the TARDIS, they do see that everything is okay. The baby hatches. Happy birthday, baby alien. And it hatches a new egg, like right away, like instantly it just hatches a new egg. There's some people that are kind of upset about this because they're like, how can a baby just lay an egg right away? But it's also an alien, and we're also talking about Doctor Who here. I don't think we should really try to make sense of everything on Doctor Who. It's a sci-fi show. And the Doctor does tell them that this is the moment when the humans will look back up to space and realize that there is more out there, and this will totally ignite that fire in them to go reach out to the stars. So if this wouldn't have happened, we might have never gone to more space travel, or Britain might have not landed on the star whale that Amy saved. It all ties together, you guys. But this is the moment when the humans decide that they want to travel back into space. And it's all thanks to Clara for stopping that button and letting that innocent baby alien hat. And the fact that the Doctor left during this huge decision that they had to make, Clara is so angry. And she never wants to see him again. And I was really surprised when she told him that she would slap him so hard that he would regenerate. I didn't expect her to say that, and I also didn't expect her to get so angry. Do you think that this is gonna be the reason that she leaves Doctor Who? Or do you think that she's gonna, like, I don't think this is her last episode. I think it was confirmed that she is gonna be in the Christmas episode, so I'm not sure if she's gonna be in the rest of the season. I think she might be, because I don't think that we're also done with Danny Pink just yet. But I was really surprised to see how angry she got. And I feel that she had a right to get angry at the Doctor, because she even says that she was terrified. Like, she didn't know, you know, what was the right decision, and the Doctor was saying that out of respect, you know, that he wanted to let her make the decision on herself, but it wasn't really a sign of respect, or it wasn't really a moment of trying to give them respect. And I think that if he really did want them to make their own decision, the Doctor would say outwardly, like, you have to make this decision yourself. You guys are the humans. Like, I'll be over on the sidelines, but let me know, like, what you guys are gonna do. If he wanted to be really a supportive friend. But he totally left her, and I think that's the side of the Doctor that is definitely different from the past Doctors, where he does kind of just abandon people, and he's quick to sacrifice others and save himself instead. So I think that the Doctor knew that Clara had it in her to save the baby, but he didn't tell her that. He didn't give her any kind of support, and I think that's why she was so angry. What would you do in this situation? If you didn't know that the baby would kind of not destroy the Earth, and you weren't really too sure of the risks that were involved, would you kill the baby, or would you let it live? I think for me personally, I would let the baby live. Obviously, it can kill the entire Earth, but I think the fact that it's a baby, just my comprehension of a baby, I mean, obviously it's an alien, but I think that for the most part, babies are innocent, so I don't think it would intentionally destroy the Earth. Also, do you think that the Doctor and Clara will reunite, or do you think that this is it? I don't think that this is it for myself. Like, personally, I don't think this is it, because I don't think that they would let Clara leave like that easily. Are you glad to see Clara go, or do you want her to stick around for longer? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Be sure to leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And follow me all over the internet. I will post my links down below. Let's be friends everywhere, you guys. Alright, I'm gonna go hit the road, Toad. Alright, bye. Alonzi.